Good morning, my name is Michael Jesse and it's a pleasure to be here today. RISQ was only founded in 2016 and we already work with banks like Emirates NBD in the region. Today we would like to demonstrate our AI-enabled credit assessment solution for commercial lending, including SME and trade finance. The main challenge is that the credit decision requires lots of data, and collecting and validating this data is typically a manual process and can take several weeks. Secondly, credit decisions are complex and therefore involve many different departments, and sharing data and communicating with each other is another issue. Thirdly, time to disbursement for an SME loan in the Middle East takes on average 4 weeks, and total credit origination cost is on average 5 times higher than in Europe. All these challenges make SME lending costly, difficult to manage, and offer little customer service. Let us show you now how RISQ can make this process much more efficient, but also smarter. Let's assume Sadiq Food would like to increase its current credit line by $1 million. For the relationship manager to approve this new credit request, he has to make sure that there is no missing or outdated data. Missing or outdated data is indicated by the red icons on top of each data card. Yellow means data is missing or outdating, but it's not as critical, such as an incomplete address. Let me explain how we use AI here. The main feature is the probability of approval, which essentially forecasts a credit decision upfront. In this case, the credit application has a low probability and therefore will be ranked low in the approval process. However, the AI component can also detect how to improve the quality of a credit application by collecting a particular type of collateral, or by reducing the credit line to a particular amount, or by collecting specific information like a financial statement. Last but not least, we use AI to forecast the upcoming approval steps as well as expected time to final decision. The way AI works here is RISQ uses historical credit decisions as a training data and learns the behavior of those credit decisions and can make those suggestions as we have just seen. For the RM to collect the missing information, he can now submit a questionnaire directly to the customer. The customer receives a link via system-generated email and can conveniently complete the questionnaire and provide the requested information without going to the bank. This has two main advantages. First, we put the customer in charge of data quality and speed of application. The faster he replies to that email, the earlier he can expect a credit decision. Secondly, it largely reduces operational errors because it avoids misunderstanding as the type of data in the questionnaire is preset. Once the questionnaire is completed, the relationship manager will receive a real-time notification that this has been done. And then the data is automatically imported back into RISQ without further manual intervention. As you will notice now, all the data cards are green, and as a result of the improved quality of data, the probability of the approval also went significantly up. We also have now enough data to calculate the score. This is done by sending the data to the integrated CRIF decision engine and returns back a score in real time. Now actually the relationship manager has done his job and could submit this for further approval. But actually any user in the approval process can see the data, validate the data, but also enhance it further with additional business intelligence report, like in this case, like an Albayan credit bureau report. Another smart feature we have added is what we call the newsfeed. The newsfeed allows any user in the approval process, as well as outside the approval process, depending on access right, to communicate with this integrated chat with each other. This helps sharing missing information and reduces the rejection rates of those applications where only a small information is missing, because all this chat data is then stored and archived as part of the credit file. Let's quickly wrap up. You have seen that we made data collection really simple and efficient by involving the customer directly in the decision process. This significantly improves the quality of data as well as the speed of application. Secondly, we have made the decision process clear and simple. Every user in the approval process can see the data, validate the data, and communicate with each other seamlessly via the integrated chat. This reduces the rate of rejection of those applications where only small information is missing. And maybe you have also noticed that we don't use menus in our application, so we make it extremely intuitive to navigate. And in fact, we have created the first menu-free application. Thirdly, we have made the process much smarter by adding AI, which guides the human in its decision-making. And we believe this is a huge game changer for commercial lending, as this is a big challenge in the region. This will provide a significant competitive advantage to banks who use our application. As a result, we expect that the time to decision will go down by over 50%, and we will be able to reduce the total credit origination cost to below $500 per account. Last but not least, as you can see, our application is also multi-device capable, meaning you can log in from any mobile device, a tablet, but also your desktop. This gives a complete new freedom to banking, and now you can complete also those tasks on the go. That concludes our short demo. Let me just say why we're at Finovate. I mean, first, we want to show potential customers that we can radically improve commercial lending. And we know that this is a huge issue in the Middle East. Secondly, we are also growing fast and we're raising a Series A, so we are also happy to discuss with you about a possible investment. Thank you very much.